Tonight on News 8 at 5:30, a member of the presidential cabinet was in New Haven today. Secretary of Education John King stopped by Wilbur Cross High School this morning to speak about the importance of public education and recognize Connecticut's efforts to increase graduation rates and college from urban schools.
Long-term success of our economy and of our democracy depends on the strength of public education, depends on ensuring that students have access to the full range of opportunity.
Secretary King also in the city to applaud New Haven's efforts to flag at-risk youth and build a support network around them to try to get them back on track.
And News 8's Jason Newton was there, and he spoke to some students who were saved before it was too late. Jason.
And fed up with seeing young people lost to the cycle of street life, New Haven city officials created a program to fight back. They say it's working and that the education secretary's visit today is proof.
On this side,
it's called YouthStat, a program developed with the help of New Haven schools to identify those students considered at risk of overall failure and provide support to help reel them in. Jahai Brooks is one of those students who testified how the efforts saved him.
I got placed at a hospital, Yale Hospital, as a student intern, and I started seeing a lot of successful people in the same room as me, in the same atmosphere, and I was just stunned on what knowledge could actually do for somebody's life.
Brooks is now an honors student at Wilbur Cross. New Haven's program drew national attention, and U.S. Secretary of Education John King paid a visit Monday to see for himself.
It really requires a substantial shift in thinking, a paradigm shift for folks to begin to understand that we can, in fact, re-engage these students and we can, in fact, make them productive students.
About 650 students have been identified so far in New Haven using a trio of indicators like chronic absenteeism, behavioral issues, and failing grades.
I think that's where a lot of cities have fallen short. We talk about disengaged youth, but we haven't actually identified them, and that's what we've done uniquely in New Haven, is actually identify and work together as a community to re-engage.
Joseph Albaron is one of those rescued before it was too late. YouthStat identified him after he was kicked out of school. He announced Monday that he's just been accepted to Mitchell College.
People just like the stereotypes of New Haven. You don't hear about all the good things that we have to offer. You only hear about people getting shot or all the bad crimes happening.
And now YouthStat meets every week to discuss the latest on any issues that could affect at-risk students and pinpoint ways to intervene. Live in the newsroom, Jason Newton, News 8.